Hey, how's it going? Dave 2D here. So I've been using the same few MacBook accessories for the past little while, for the past like year and a half, and I wanted to see if I could do a little better. I wanted to see if there were like better versions of the ones I've been using, or just like better products that kind of did the same kind of thing. So I went to Amazon, checked out the ratings, and just like bought a bunch of stuff. And here are 5 MacBook upgrades that I was able to come across. The first one, I know this sounds a little silly, but this is important to me. It's the case. I think this is something that a lot of people kind of overlook when it comes to laptops. I use a skin on it, which is great. I mean, it looks cool, but it doesn't give a ton of protection. The case that I've been using in the past is this. It's made by Initech. It's a great case. The one thing I don't like about it, though, is that after a while it starts to pill. This is actually the third one that I've purchased from them. Just the material, it's felt, it's nice, but it actually starts to get fuzzy and just kind of gross looking, so I replace it. I want to find something a little bit different. I found this. This thing's rated 4.5 star on Amazon. And there's 2 things that I really like about it. The first one is the inner lining. It's got this like flap on the inside that protects the edge of your laptop. So oftentimes if you have a zippered case, you'll put your laptop in and the zipper will just rub against the case because it's literally right against the metal or plastic zipper, and it'll just rub, and eventually it can wear down the side of your laptop. This one has a flap in it, the MacBook tucks underneath, and it just protects it from that zippered edge. The other thing I like about it is the actual zipper itself. It's made by a good company. So zippers are often overlooked when it comes to just cases because you can stick some really cheap zippers on these things and get away with it. This is a YKK zipper. It's like that Japanese brand. Super popular brand, but it's just like a very durable, well-built case. I highly recommend this. Okay, next item is something that I had high hopes for. So if you'll remember, the old MacBooks had MagSafe. It's something that I think a lot of people enjoyed and something that kind of made MacBooks what they were. There have been a lot of products that have kind of tried to emulate that or replicate that experience with some kind of magnetic connection on the USB-C thing. This was one of them, and I had really high hopes for this. This video is actually going to be about how this was an awesome upgrade. I've had this for 3 weeks now, and it died. Literally like 12 hours ago, this thing died just before I made this video. So I no longer recommend any of these. This is actually the 4th or 5th version, like some kind of USB-C magnetic thing that I've tried on the MacBook. They all seem to fail over time. I've tried the Griffin one, which was bulky and expensive. I've tried some cheaper ones, some moderately priced ones, and finally I tried this one. It was made by Basius or something like that. And like, come on, man. I don't know why they can't make these things properly, but the idea of it seems simple, right? It just seems like it would work, but I've tried so many. They all don't seem to work. I don't recommend any of them, unfortunately. Okay, moving along, we have, this thing is something you've seen in a lot of my videos. There's various companies that make this. The more popular one is Satechi. I've used that one. This one's made by Quack or something. Like they're all weird names, but they all do the same kind of thing. It's like a USB-C hub that plugs into your computer, and for the most part, they're pretty good. There's one issue that occurs with them, though, is that if you use the hub heavily, like if you have a media drive connected to this for a video edit, it can get quite hot. So I found something that was significantly better. So this is made by, it's a brand name one, it's KINGSTON. It's like a fancy brand. It's $80, so these are normally like $60. It's a little bit more, and it's quite a bit larger, but the thermal performance on this thing is significantly better. This thing barely gets warm. So if you use a hub heavily and you kind of need to have your files transferring through these things like non-stop, I highly recommend picking up one of these, because relying on this, like I've had edits that just stop in the middle of it because this thing gets too warm. So KINGSTON NUCLEUM. That's not a bad name. Okay, moving along. This thing, we've seen this a lot in my videos. I really like this battery. It's made by Anker. It's got power delivery, so you can charge laptops and stuff like that. It's a good battery pack, but I found something that's a little bit better. This is made by a company called JACKERY, and what makes this thing kind of special is that it's got a power outlet built into it. So it's got your standard stuff like USB-A, USB-C, and it charges via USB-C. It's got like an indicator or whatever, but the power outlet allows you to connect your AC adapter to charge this thing significantly faster than it would be if you're just using power delivery through the USB-C. So a regular battery pack will charge MacBooks reasonably fast, but when you have a power outlet like this, it actually charges it as if it's plugged into the wall. It's awesome. So it's a little bit bigger. I actually think it's like the same kind of weight. This thing holds 20,000 milliamp hours and change. This is like 26. Both are good, but if you need a battery pack that can power your laptop while it's running full tilt, like if you're doing 3D stuff or video editing on the go and you want to be able to just give it extra juice without an outlet, this is your choice. Okay, moving along, we have the cheapest item in this whole video. It's the $9 USB adapter. It's made by a company called NONDA, or NUNDA. I think it's NONDA. The one I've used before is this regular standard USB dongle, which is fine. This one is a lot smaller, and when it's plugged up to your laptop, it's just a cleaner look. I much prefer this aesthetic over the whole dongle life thing. It doesn't have a perfect review, like it's a 4-star review on Amazon. I think a lot of that comes from the older model. Like there was a 2016 version of this that was not very reliable and a little bit bigger, but the new ones, 2 thumbs up. Okay, I looked for an upgrade for the mouse, and there really isn't any. You've seen this a lot in my videos, like the MX Anywhere 2S. It's a great mouse. They have them for like 50, 55 bucks now, but you can't get anything better, at least in my opinion. This is seriously a great mouse. Okay, that about wraps it up. These are all like little upgrades that I was trying to bring my MacBook experience a little bit better, and there you have it. Some of them, most of them were good. This one, or any of these magnetic cables, are terrible. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.